Hi everyone, I'm Teresa, and this is day 4 that I'm in school this week, and the last chapter I read you was chapter 4 of Amelia, Bedelia on the Job, book 9, so today I'll read you chapter 5. Chapter 5. What do your parents do? Your father is a coach, repeated Miss Shock. What does he coach? Baseball, said Amelia, Bedelia. Baseball, said Miss Shock. Ha! And basketball, added Amelia, Bedelia. Ha! Ha, 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 said Miss Shock. Why was the hawk laughing? Now some of the other kids were laughing too. Amelia, Bedelia wondered what would have happened if she'd said her dad was a jerk. Everyone would probably be rolling around on the floor by now. She sat back down in her seat. I'm sorry, Amelia, Bedelia, said Miss Shock, wiping the tears out of her eyes. This is Amelia Bedelia's dad talking to Amelia Bedelia's mom. Amelia Bedelia wondering what they're talking about, I believe. This is a baseball bat and a baseball. And this is a baseball glove. And this says, ha, 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 ha. And this is Amelia Bedelia standing, watching Miss Shock wipe the tears out of her eyes. I apologize for laughing. I'm not laughing at you or your father. I don't have to tell you what a great guy he is. I was laughing at myself because when I was your age, I thought that my father counted beans for a living. Magic beans? Asked Clay. No, just ordinary beans, said Miss Shock. I thought he counted beans day in and day out. What did he really do? Asked Holly. Said Miss Shock. What did he really do? Asked Holly. He was an accountant, said Miss Shock. He helped people keep track of the money in their businesses. He always called himself a bean counter. My mother said he was an accountant, but I thought she meant he was counting beans. Bean counter is a slang term. What's a slang term? Asked Rose. It seemed that Miss Shock hadn't heard Rose's question. Take out your assignment book, she said. Now, I want you to write down what you think your mother and father do for a living. This says slang with question marks. This is a bean with a label saying 1025. And this is a bean with a label saying 24. And this is a bean with a label saying 1021. This is a bean with a label saying 1022. And this is a bean with a label that says 1023. And this is a bean with a hat and arms and legs. And these are question marks. And this is Amelia, Bedelia, and 2 of her friends thinking what to write. Amelia Bedelia was pretty confused. She almost wrote down breed because isn't that what everyone does to keep living? But she decided to write down coach for her father and everything for her mother. When she looked up, she couldn't help but notice that most kids hadn't written down anything at all. All done? Asked Miss Shock. Good. Now tonight at dinner or whenever your mother and father get home, just ask them what they do for a living. What's their job, their occupation? What do they do every day? How long have they been doing it? What do they like best and least about it? Did they have to go to school to learn what they do? What sort of training did they get? You want to interview our parents like we're reporters on TV? Asked Heather. Exactly, said Miss Shock. I think you and your classmates may be surprised by what you discover. Rose was closing her assignment book when Miss Shock added, "Oh, Rose, first thing tomorrow, please give us a report on the word slang with examples." This says slang with question marks. This is Miss Shock talking and telling the class to interview their parents. This is a clock. This is a heart and an arrow. And this is some scribble. And this is a microphone. Okay, bye everyone. I'll read you chapter 6 tomorrow.